How's it, guys? It's Dark Soul Ryusei. Okay, this is part 4 of Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. We are now in control of Clank, and in his own segments, he has a very intriguing part to his.
To glide, jump, then hold X while in midair.
Yes, thank you. He has a very intriguing part in this story and into gameplay. You see, he'll only ever have 4 health, but thanks to that mishap, I've taken 1 damage. You'll also see that he has different ring. He has a commander ring. And the reason for that is, if we go towards this bot, we're going to get hit by that laser no matter what, because he's following us. We go over here, we get...
To control microbots, hold triangle and select a command.
Microbots. I believe they're known as Gadgebots in Ratchet and Clank 1. But anyway, yes, we get control of them. What you want to do is make sure this guy is looking at you so that his laser is going towards you. You want to order them to attack him. Should the bots get damaged, don't be... Oh wow, he got both of them. Don't feel too bad. They regenerate from the place where you got them. So yeah, see, they're coming in right now. Come on. There you go, guys. This is another bot.
Bridge bot acquired. Use it to build bridges across gaps.
What's actually kind of cool is you can get them all to salute. The Gadgebots can't because they don't have hands, but... Bridgebot does, and he salutes. Okay, build a bridge. So because of Clank's low health, you want to be sure to make sure not take as much damage as possible. Let's go ahead and attack and distract him. Then we get access to...
Lifter bot acquired. Use it to lift large blocks.
Well, do what the voice said. Alright, lift. There you go. Good job, soldier. Okay, let's see here. Another nuisance is going to get in our way. Let's go have the microbots attack him and have the bridge bot build a bridge. We've got 2 more of these guys. We're not going to see him attack. We're not going to be able to see him attack him, but I need to make sure that we don't destroy more than 2. These little panels require that many Gadgebots to be to go inside. Did it take 3? No, okay, no, it didn't. It looked like it did. He went in there, but anyway, that's it for Clank's segment. It's pretty short. It's kind of fun. I like the idea of all those little bots. I wish they kind of expanded on more than that, but oh well.
Way to go, Clank!
Nothing to it.
You did great. Now, let's go get that experiment back.
Oh yes, we finally have Clank. Alright, now with... Wow, look at that. Okay, for a second, I know you could tell, you could go back and pause the video, but Ratchet had his wrench out, but it looked like he was holding the heavy lancer. That's kind of funny. Alright, Blitzer's a little low on ammo. That's fine, we'll use it if we can. Now, we want to go into our gadget section. Now, if you notice, Clank comes with 2 sets. He has this propeller mode, or helipack, and he has the thruster pack. I always go with the thruster pack. It's mostly useful.
For a much higher jump, hold R1 and press X.
And that's how we do the high jump. The reason I wanted Clank is for this reason.
Long distances, run, then press
It's
R1
sort of like
and X.
thrust forward at a short distance.
To glide over gaps, press X to jump, then press and hold X while in midair.
Now, of course, you could do this with the helipack also. It's just your preference. They move slightly different. Ratchet does between each mode. I just feel it's more comfortable with the thruster pack. But yeah, you go ahead and use the mode you prefer. There's actually a glitch that we're going to do in the next...
Clank also comes with a thruster pack option.
In the next area that actually lets us skip an entire section. Now, as much as we're going to... that's useful in a speedrun of this game, we are not going to actually skip the area. We're just actually going to have fun with the glitch and actually work from the area backwards. Now, if you notice over there, the next area we can go to, there is a platinum bolt across the way, but we have no choice but to start it from the beginning, so we have to look around here. I believe there's a teleporter. It'll take us back to the beginning where our ship is. There it is. Alright. And we're back at the... Oh, vendor, okay. Nope, not enough for the mini turn just yet, but we will. Okay, now to get the bots or that way to open up, You have to destroy those trash bins. That was kind of weird. I was trying to get them to spawn out more so I could find them in the blast, but I didn't get them. Another trash bin over. There's gonna be a lot of these annoying bots. Come on, you didn't hit one of them. If you at least tap them, they'll start a countdown and explode. The explosive blast. I don't want to waste ammo on these guys, but I'm paying for it in health. Alright. Guess I'll stop being stingy. No, not the plasma rifle. Oh, come on. Not even one of those hit him. Oh, that was close. Got some blitzgun ammo. Alright, now there's the thug boss in his helicopter. This is actually why I want the pulse rifle. We're going to beat him with it. Blitzgun's gonna get some action, of course, just to nail his health down, but after that we're just gonna wail on him with the plasma rifle because of its high impact shots. And if you can see, this is actually the area that we saw just a few minutes ago. Get our platinum bolts. We should have 3 now. With 2 more that we can go back and get. Oh, come on. Grab it. There we go. Dude. We're almost to the thug boss. No, literally, that's his name. We just call him the thug boss. So I guess we're on our way to the thug boss. No. Most of these guys get around you too much. Oh, there's the camera again. Go ahead, break out the mini nuke. Just face this way since I can't depend on the camera. Just go clear the field that way. Whew. Almost lost him this health. I mean, hell, only got 3 shots left. Okay, now, if you come back here, after acquiring another item from the next planet, you can actually go across here for a little grinding minigame. We actually grind. We're going to do that a little bit more as the game proceeds. You don't have to. This is just for an optional... it has to do with the platinum bolts and the weapon upgrades, but, you know, there's another easier way to access some of those later. This is just if you want it earlier than normal. So we're going to head our way up. There he is. You can shoot him with guns, but it doesn't affect anything. Not to my knowledge. I mean, it'd be cool if you could hit him during the while you see him, and then it would affect his health when the fight comes up, but no, to my knowledge it doesn't happen. I believe he's up here. Okay, sorry, just this one more segment, then we do again. You can hit both canisters to get them all to deploy, but I'm just going to take it slow because I got roll a couple. It's just the same thing on the other side. Just a slew of these smaller bots. And 2 of these bigger ones. That's it. Oh, much do you need ammunition? I'm gonna make sure to collect the bolts for beating those guys. Much do you need health? Out one of these doors, I believe, is the next way out. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here's the save point for the boss fight. Let's just get the ammunition we need. Alright, we're already full. So let's start the boss fight up.
Greetings, morons. Since my employees did such a lousy job of taking care of yous, I thought I'd come and handle things myself. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Oh, you know how wrong you are. These bunkers won't last for too long against his ammunition, and this copter is really aggravating to fight. So just go ahead and get focus. This is going to be a little challenging for me to talk and do this at the same time. And there I go again. Getting lost and focusing on the enemy, just jumping around when I only have a small platform so big. Alright, one more time with feeling.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Actually, you know, while you have the security of the
Hey, watch it. I just waxed this thing.
bunkers, just go ahead and wail on him with the natives.
Just
Yikes, this is
still,
too
this will
damage.
go a lot faster.
Come on.
Die already.
Alright, now we can finish him off with the plasma.
This is most expensive.
Right, didn't hit.
Wow, that's it. I charged
Alright,
up.
that's it. Ah, shoot.
Back up. I need backup.
Alright, there we go. Little bit of a stressful boss, but again, I die because of my lack of attention to where I am when I'm dodging. We get to the apartment. Nice little shout out to Jack and Dexter. I did not know this, but this is actually a safe. You want to break that for...
Hey, my old swing shot and grind.
Not the swing shot and grind boots, but for a lot of bolts. I don't know if you caught it up there, but it's 1,000 bolts. Not too bad. So this is Crank's apartment.
Swing shot target detected. Press and hold circle to shoot the swing shot. Use L1 for better aiming.
Again, you really don't need the L1 for better aiming, but we'll go ahead and select the swing shot because we have to. This will be our grapple. I like it. It's a nice, deep device. This is from Ratchet and Clank 1, which is why it's probably in their apartment. Now we have the grind boots as well, which means we can go on grind rails, but that's for much later. Alright, we finished Megapolis. Thankfully, this place is rather annoying with all its electrolyzer puzzles and whatnot. Okay. Now we have Clank with us. Awesome. Okay. Planet Barlow. Find the Desert Riders. I.e. the thugs for less. You know what's funny? It says 36 frames dropped, but I'm not seeing it even on the capture screen. So.
For a map,
What do you want me to
press
do? Press it during...
Select.
Press the map when you keep saying that, or what? Okay, new gun, and another example of a really good gun for a really cheap price. This is a Seeker gun. I love this gun, not only in its design look, but in its functionality. For 25 shots, we get, well, as the would suggest, guns that...
Try customizing your quick select in
Yes, I will do that later.
the pause menu.
Missiles that will seek out the opponent, or the nearest target that they come across. So they'll keep going in a straight line in the general direction you shoot them, until they find a suitable target, and then they'll run into it, holding on. Now, this is the area that I said that if we do a little glitch with Clank, with the helipack on, we can actually, if we do the long jump, we can actually make our way backwards from a certain point. Now, if you see right here, I'm going to zoom in on it, you see that little line in between the path, that's the elevator that we're going to, that's the, normally the shortcut that you're supposed to take. It only comes down whenever you get on from the other side. But because of the way these ledges are coded, you can actually attempt to go from this to the backwards on. So let me go ahead and try this out. Let me get it the first time. Nope. This is going to take a couple of attempts, so depending on how it goes, I might just speed it up. What's supposed to happen is that you jump up here and you just jump on that ledge again. And Ratchet can grab the ledge and then he'll jump back up. It took me upwards of a couple of tries, by the way. Like I said, I'll probably speed the segment up if I have to. Jump up. I thought you do is I had to let Ratchet go ahead and try to land on that slope. And you can go ahead and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to be able to double jump and then Ratchet will grab the ledge. Come on. Nope. Oh, almost had it. There we go. Alright, got it. See, how long did that take? Probably took like 3 minutes. I'll just go ahead and put an annotation where you can go ahead and come in. But with such grouped enemies, let's just go ahead and use it. Let's go. Okay, there's a cutscene in there, and this is actually where we're supposed to go. There's the Thug Phyllis guy. And you need Clank for this part because you need to long jump over there. We're gonna go backwards into this cutscene.
Excuse me. I think I just blew another vacuum tube.
Should I have a look?
My word! You young people are so fresh these days. Oh, don't feel bad. I guess I'm just old-fashioned about that sort of thing. Did you know that I've been with Gadgetron since the beginning?
So you sell these gadgets?
Darling, they sell themselves.
Okay, I guess using that glitch kind of broke the dazzle a little bit. I don't know, but I have 309 frames dropping. So, I'm not entirely sure how that's going to show on screen, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and I'll see you guys then. So, one sec. Sorry about that, guys. The dazzle had a bit of a hiccup. It was dropping frames like mad, so I went ahead and I let it rest for a day. So for you guys, it was a cut, but for me, it was another day. So, anyway, I digress. Back onto track. From that cutscene, we get introduced to this Gadgetron vendor. Now, Gadgetron is a corporation for the galaxy of home galaxy for Ratchet and Clank, the galaxy they were in before they were taken away by Fizz, which is over here to the Bogon galaxy, where Megacorp is actually used instead of Gadgetron. But I skipped over that text box because of the dazzle skipping some frames. But what it pretty much said was that if you have any memory card data from Ratchet and Clank 1, you can pick up these gadgets here for free, except for one. And that one is one of the devices I was talking about is not only incredibly expensive, but is incredibly powerful. The Rhino 2. Now, the Rhino 1 was the BFG for Ratchet and Clank 1, whereas the Rhino 2 naturally corresponds to going commando. Its price of 1 million bolts, extremely high and well-deserved. You get this gun, that's pretty much game over. You know, so as a result, though, it's kind of only fun for the player. It's not so much fun to watch, so it's kind of good. Even if I could eventually afford it, I'd probably forego it, which is why I'm going to leave it for a New Game Plus sort of thing, where the enemies are a little bit tougher as well. So moving on here, we got the Walloper. I'm not going to pick it up. It's 8,000 bolts. I just don't feel it's worth it anyway. Not only just in bolts, but in performance. It's sort of a close combat gadget that you use. It has like a limited amount of uses. It takes ammunition. Then again, you know what? I'm not sure if it does. I don't recall. But even if it didn't, like I said, I just don't want to give that extra experience time away from any of the other main guns that we're going to use in the game. The Tesla Claw, it's not bad. I just don't prefer it. I prefer the Seeker Launcher instead. It's definitely something you could pick up if you want. The Decoy Glove is the key to a lot of glitches in the speedruns for this game. As a result, I want to show off a glitch or two about it, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. The Visibomb Gun and the Bomb Glove. These are... The Bomb Glove I would probably pick up if only these weapons could be upgraded. Yes. All these weapons, including the Rhino 2, I believe, are not upgradable. They come in with full experience, a full experience bar. This doesn't mean that they're already upgraded. It just means that they don't get upgraded, period. So unfortunately, I'm not going to pick either of these up. Like I said, it's going to be taking up more of my money and more of my experience time. This is something for new game stuff you want to fool around with. Or if, you swear by these weapons, when you played in Ratchet & Clank 1, go ahead. But other than that, let's go ahead and just break some of these. They're filled with a good amount of bolts. So, as we came in from the reverse side, a side that we were not supposed to be, we're going in through this path backwards. You see there's our primary target over there, with our secondary over here. We're going to definitely pick that one up as well before we head off the planet. But this line here, representing this wall and this elevator that we technically weren't supposed to be able to get across, yeah, we did. I wish I knew who found that out, or at least I remember the speedrunner who I was watching who did that. It was on speeddemosarchives.com. If you go to the Ratchet & Clank Going Commando speedrun, I'm sure you could find the runner who did it. That's when I saw it. But anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of some fun stuff here. Now that we're on the opposite side of this path, or sorry, the reverse side of this path, we can see some interesting little slip-ups in the triggers and the flags for the game's programming. Now you see that this bridge is already extended. When we go across, we trigger a cutscene. We were supposed to technically be at that gate over there that we are now warped to. And you see all these enemies coming across the bridge. I believe we're going to go ahead and upgrade my health right here. This is like, what, the fifth time me recording this? But I had a little issue with the commentary, and I refuse to give you guys any more and all that stuff. So now, as far as the enemies on the other side of the gate, they're going to go ahead and they're going to drop. It's going to drop in a little bit. I don't know why it hasn't already. Why hasn't it? It means there's somebody alive over here? I don't get it. What's going on? The bridge is retracting. There you go. I don't know why it took so long. Anyway, there's the bridge retracting normally. Or, sorry, not retracting. Extending normally. So go ahead and deal with this big enemy. It's a mount for one of these, like, I guess they're desert riders. These guys with the swords or something like that. But anyway. They haven't worn enough time to learn these enemy names. They're just targets to you if you're Ratchet. So let's go ahead and pick up some much appreciated ammunition from these crates. Now there is going to come a point where we can't really proceed any further back in the backwards path over here. Actually, it's right up here. There's this little... I'll go ahead and get my blitzgun out. There's this little platform over here. You really can't reach it again. I guess you could if you kept trying with a helipad. But there's really no need. Like I said, I was willing to give up the experience, and I still am. We could get rid of all these guys who are so close together in such proximity with the mini nuke, but again, that would be missing out on experience for our other guns. So let's go ahead and take him out with Blitzgun. Oh, there's that camera again. There's that camera again. Alright, I'm just gonna have to free camera. Alright, that wasn't too bad. So we're going to pick up some bolts, head on to our primary objective. Now, on our way back, I can actually take the time to explain this because I'm actually mostly going to be quiet for this race. And, yes, actually, the primary challenge, our primary priority, the first question mark that we need to pick up for this planet involves us having to not only participate in a race, we have to get, not in the top 3, we have to be first. Now, in order to be first in this race, it's so mean. This is kind of why I don't like Mario Kart. The other NPCs are much faster than you naturally, and you have to pick up every speed boost on the path if you hope to get in first. So this may take 1 or 2 attempts, so if I cut, that's why. But before we do that, we have a cutscene and another electrolyzer challenge. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'll probably do a little bit of side commentary.
Hey, who let you in here? Get lost before I flatten your robot into a hubcap.
Touch him, and it's Plasma City!
Oh gosh, you didn't have to yell. Why did he have to yell?
Hey, man.
I can't hear you. La 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 la. Only the little guy.
Sir, it is okay. We are your fellow desert riders.
You are? So you understand my sensitivities?
Absolutely, sir. We just came here to race.
Well, you can borrow my Bluebell, so long as you're gentle. She just needs a few repairs.
Hang in there, my brother. Bluebell is in good hands.
Wait for it, and...
Hey guys, check it out, I found chipmunk mode! Okay, I'm sorry about that, I just had to. Oh, you have no idea how fun this is. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be speeding up these next few parts, because one, this electrolyzer challenge, we've seen already. You've seen it many times. I'm almost tempted to speed up all of the electrolyzers, but as Ratchet and Clank jump into the hover bike here, we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna kick off this nightmare of a challenge. I mean, seriously, you'll see here, I have about, I'd say 2 failures before we finally pull it off, and when we finally pull it off, it's only because I just kept going. I was actually recording commentary at this point, but what happened instead is that I just ended up being completely quiet, and just like, heck, let's see if I can even pull this off, and I finally do, so I'm really glad I did that. But I didn't want to leave you guys with just regular footage of me, you know, failing a couple times with just no nothing, you know, no music, no post-commentary, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the post-commentary right now, but what's great is that it'll be in chipmunk mode, so it should be a little more entertaining. So I'm talking normally right now, or at least I hear myself talking normally right now. I see the film, the recording playing at normal speed, but by the time I edit, oh, there goes my first, screw up. One of a couple. That's gonna make me reset at least twice. But by the time I edit this, it's gonna be sped up. I was thinking about speeding it up 2 times, but I figured that's way too fast. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna speed it up 1.5 times to see where that stands. So this is the sort of thing that I was thinking about covering in segments where it just seems to be prolonged gameplay where there's not too much to talk about. So I'm gonna do this so far, just like I said, and then I'm gonna pan and see how it works out. And whether or not this would be the superior way to actually just go ahead and cover those segments instead of just long-winded regular commentary. Well, the reason being is that I'm just, nope, there's my second screw up. This is not, or I'm just not used to it too much yet. But yeah, over there I just go ahead and like forget it. I reset out. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. Usually by the 3rd lap, you can tell if you're not in the top 5, you might as well not go for it. Like I said, the other NPCs, they're just faster than you. They have like the same rubber band AI effect that Mario Kart does, and it's just so, yeah, it's just so frustrating. I mean, I know what they're getting at. It is pretty fun, but it'd be more fun if it wasn't so straight. So you see here, you know, I'm struggling just to manage my speed and the boosts that I have, and collecting the boosts and making sure I don't crash into walls or obstacles or whatnot. Because if you screw up, this racing game is not forgiving. And there's a second racing game in this game, the second racing mini game, I should say. And it's for the charge boots. I'm going to mention this again when the time comes, but we're not going to get the charge boots. The charge boots are an accessory item. They make moving slightly more convenient, but not for long. If they held their charge for a little bit longer, I would actually think it would warrant us getting it, but no, we're just not going to do it. That's one of the optional second priority missions on one of the planets, along with one or 2 others. So anyway, I believe this is my 2nd time, so this still probably isn't going to make it. I'm first right now, and I was doing so good, and then I screw up royally right here. It's so terrible. I don't see the obstacle behind that boost, so I run right into it. I'm like, oh, all the wind is out of my sails. I have no boosts. I'm just running along here, and it's just terrible. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm clearly not running this, so I'm clearly not going to win this, so here's the 3rd lap, and I'm at 12th. And then eventually I realize that, yeah, it's just not going to happen. Oh, so exhausting. No, don't get me wrong, this game is really fun. It's just that the space fights with your ship and just the hover bike section is too grueling. Oh, what can I say? Yeah, there it goes, reset then. Okay, pedal to the metal, this is the one that's gonna do it. Sorry to spoil it. I mean, it shouldn't be too much of a spoiler. I mean, you know, I wouldn't put this up all together. I would just cut to when I won at that point, unless there was some more hilarious epic fails on my part. So we move along here, just trying to... And these guys, these racers, they just love to get in your way. It's so aggravating. So I'm really glad I decided to go ahead and come to live commentary for this segment, because you really need to concentrate. You're going to have a hard enough time grinding your teeth, just trying to get past this. So yeah, just trying to move as fast as we can. You see a lot of them actually just go ahead and get just smack into those moving obstacles. It's crazy. I missed the jump up here, but since it's the first lap and I'm technically in the top 10, I'm 8th, 5th, and there 7th now, I go ahead and I keep going. Just trying to see if I can scrape out a victory. So by the 2nd lap, I should definitely be still within the top 7 and moving into top 4 or 5. And then that's just bare minimum. So if you're not anywhere lower than that, then you really ought to just reset. You're just going to be wasting your time. So at this point, I move into 3rd place, 4th place. I'm just fighting for it, going to 3rd place, just scraping for those boosts. I decided not to risk the 2nd boost there because of what happened last time. Just so I did the shortcut, try to pull back and make sure I don't run into the wall and I miss up this gap. Going into the 3rd lap, I skipped a bunch of guys, so I'm in 1st place to see how long I can hold it. I'm like holding my breath, oh, if I can only just hold on to it, because at this point, idealistically, because I've done it before, you can get every boost that comes up on the course, and you can actually lap the racers, and I eventually do lap them, but I don't lap the last guy until the very last section of the race track. I mean like the very last section, not like a whole stretch. No, I guess it would be called the stretch. But I digress. finally moving to this last section here. I grab every boost I can because I need it. Go ahead, use it. Grab a boost, go ahead, use it. Run for the second one, and the last, and we finally get it. Oh, thank goodness that nightmare is over. So infuriating, so
Great racing, buddy. Here, take this helmet so the guys know you're one of us.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-oh. Incoming message from the boss. Attention all Thugs for Less employees. First of all, whatever slug brain's been eating all the choochie bars in the break room better quit stuffing his face. Around. Hey, turn those lights off. It's bad feng shui. Ahem. Next, our space rendezvous point has been moved to, and listen up, knuckleheads, the Felsen system in Sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're no good with numbers, find a buddy to help you. Lastly, the company picnic is this Sunday. Don't forget to bring your own juice this time. Hey! I saw that, Cletus! You just earned yourself a write-up. Don't worry. The boss only yells because he loves us.
Yes, sir. I do feel his affection.
Did you see that broadcast?
Not really.
We should scope out that rendezvous point.
Yes, we might intercept some stray transmissions.
Bad feng shui indeed. Okay guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thankfully that was a successful test of the speed up, or chippa mode, or minion mode as it kind of sounded like to me. But whatever. You know, so I'm grateful that I'm getting better at this. Adding new effects to the video to make it more entertaining to pass the time. You know, like I said, we're probably going to be doing that again for extended periods of gameplay, which, you know, would normally be a little bit droll to listen to, but, you know, no biggie. Hopefully that made some of you smile. If nothing else, it is kind of funny and cool to listen to sped up audio and video. I kind of got that idea from Gamefront.com. So you guys go check them out also because they're really great with video game commentary. In the next part, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take on the second objective over there by that question mark. It's going to be a device that we have to take care of. And with that, please leave a comment below if you liked the video and like as well. I will see you guys next time for part 5, where we will have a special guest returning. Okay guys, later.